over as the head coach of the women's TRU volleyball team back in April of this year. Chad Grimm joining us on the show. It's great to have you here.
All right, thanks for having me.
Yes, how does it feel to be the head coach of the team?
It's good. It's been a little bit of an adjustment. I was with the men for quite a few years as the assistant coach, and then, like you said, April, I took over for the women. So it's been a change. I was with the school district before that, so yeah.
Yes, and you're an alumni member of TRU. Did you go to TRU yourself?
Yes, not TRU. It was UCC.
Yes, I remember UCC.
That dates me a little bit, but then I graduated from UBC.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So speaking of UBC, the home openers are this weekend. We'll get in a little more detail about the teams, but this Friday night, UBC, how are you feeling about it?
I'm excited. I think for both programs, UBC is a measuring stick. Obviously, the women, they've won nationals 6 out of the last 7 years. So anytime they come to town, they're going to bring a solid team. So it'll be good for us to test ourselves.
Fantastic. We have some footage of the women hard at work here playing some volleyball. Let's talk a little bit about the fact that some of the key players from last year have returned. Who are they?
Well, from last year, we have several returners. Brianne Rao is back. She's been the captain of the team for a few years. Morgan Kalasa is back. We also have Katie Wu returning. Tori Tanita is back as well. And Caitlin Lomas at the middle position is back as well. Gabby Fortin. So there's quite a crew that's back, as well as obviously some new faces.
Yes, I understand that you recruited quite a few new players in the off-season. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think I wanted to add a little bit of experience, so I added a few college players. Krista Hogewoning, Elisa Wolf came from college. They're in their 4th year. And then I added an international player, Yulia Pakomenko, who came to TRU through the States, but originally from the Ukraine.
Excellent. So lots of great key players that are coming in, both veterans and new ones. I understand you have a master's in counseling.
I do, yeah.
Let's talk about that.
I just finished that actually in June from TRU.
Oh, good.
So I was counseling at Barrier Secondary, and then I took over for the women, but I was still assisting with the men, and as well as doing my master's from TRU in counseling.
Good for you. And do you think that will hold you in good stead when it comes to the volleyball players? Like, is that something that will come into use?
Absolutely. I think that's influenced the way I do a lot of things, including coaching. I think it gives me a little bit more perspective and gives me a little bit more insight on things that are going on besides volleyball, because obviously volleyball is important, but student athletes, that's not the only thing going on in their lives. So I think that's given me a little bit of better understanding.
True story. Let's talk about the men's team. We've got some footage as well of men's volleyball. Pat Henley couldn't be here today, but let's talk about how their team is doing.
Well, yeah, Pat's not here, but I've been with the men obviously before the women, so fairly familiar with the group. They have a couple key guys out right now. Casey Knight is out. He's a 5th-year guy, and Brad Gunter, who was last year's CIS Player of the Year, is also out right now. So they've had to adjust. Haven't gone off to maybe the start they wanted, but they'll be looking to right the ship a little bit this weekend against UBC.
Fantastic. You must remember Jake.
Yes, I know Jake quite well.
He's downstairs right now.
And I saw him actually just
earlier. Did he say hi to you?
Yeah, he was on the run though. He looked like a busy man. So
right. Are you missing Jake on the team?
We're missing Jake, yes. Obviously in the middle position.
Yep.
He was a good leader, brought a lot of energy to the team, and I think right now they're looking for someone to do exactly that and lead the troops a little bit. They're trying to find who that leader is, missing Jake, and obviously Colin Carson brought a lot of leadership, as well as Spencer Reed, so they're looking for somebody to step up and fill that gap.
Fantastic. UBC, do you think we're going to have a chance at winning this Friday night? I know the games are at 6 o'clock and 7:45. Who's first?
Women are first on Friday.
Ladies first.
Ladies first on Saturday as well. So Saturday is 5 and 7.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think sport is nice in the sense that you have to play the game. So even though UBC's strong team, men and women, I think we have a competitive team, and we will be able to compete with anybody that comes into our gym.
Fantastic. Love the positivity. Of course, any part of a good game is having the fans there. Of course, you'd like to see people show up and support the Wolfpack teams.
Yeah, it's great. We usually get good support, and I know Pat's running a senior boys tournament this weekend, so I think there'll be quite a few teams in town, and that'll help as well. So it'll be great to have some local support.
Fantastic. So 2 games on Friday night, 2 games on Saturday night.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you for being here.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to meet you. Information's on the screen. If you'd like to learn more, you can go to the website as well, tru.ca/athletics. Home openers against UBC this Friday night and Saturday night. Stay with us.